Good morning and welcome to just outside of Carsland. I am here on Harbor Boulevard, right by Disneyland, and we're going to do this video a little bit differently than some of our usual ones, which are highly edited, have music and all that stuff. I'm just going to show you me walking into Disneyland and some of the new additions that they've added outside of Disneyland, which is kind of an Anaheim Walk of Fame. Now, these were all added recently, and I think it just finished completion too. There's a lot of cool stuff. So right now I'm walking about even with Carsland. We'll be able to see Guardians of the Galaxy in a couple minutes. And then to the right here is the Anaheim Hotel, I think is what it, or the Anaheim Inn, the Anaheim Hotel. And that has the Pizza Press restaurant, which I love so much. So coming along, it's really cool that Anaheim did this because a lot of people walk this sidewalk going into Disneyland when the parks are open. There's Guardians right there. The back looks very nice. And it's their way of paying tribute to people that have built up Anaheim significantly or contributed to Anaheim. So it's coming up at some point here on the left. Now here, this green building here houses some offices, but also Disney Performing Arts. So some of the rehearsal spaces for Frozen Live at the Hyperion. But also if you come here with your band, you will be led to one of these green spaces. There's that Pizza Press restaurant. If you've never been here, it's very similar to Pizza Studio or Blaze Pizza, but it's just so much better. So it starts, it's just a walk. This is the Taormina family, Clean City Inc. in Anaheim. Peter Muth of Orco Block Company, he was a philanthropist. This is pretty cool. Wow, Sammy Lee was an Olympic diving gold medalist, London and Helsinki. Wow, from Anaheim. Donna and John Crean, founders of Fleetwood Enterprises. The Righteous Brothers, who were recording artists. This is right outside of Guardians. Of course you've heard this name, Gene Autry from the Angels in Anaheim. The Yorba family, who were pioneers. I wonder if that has anything to do with the name Yorba Linda or anything. I don't know. From the Anaheim White House restaurant is Bruce Serrato. Oh my God, I'm not going to try and pronounce this, but this man was a humanitarian. Henry and Susan Samueli, who were the owners of the Ducks. This is pretty cool. Margaret and Carl, you know that name, N. Karcher, who founded Carl's Jr. here in Anaheim, which is pretty. Carl's Jr. is a huge restaurant chain here on the West Coast. And of course, the last one, Walt Disney, who created Disneyland. Now, back in 1955, 65 years ago from a couple weeks ago, this was all parking lot. This was nothing. Right now, it's home to Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, Avengers Campus, the Hyperion Theater with Frozen Live at the Hyperion. There's so much that has been built, and it all goes to Walt Disney's original quote, which was, "Disneyland will never be completed so long as there's imagination left in the world." Now, there is one quote Walt Disney did not say that is often confused with him, which is, "If you can dream it, you can do it." He never said that. He was much more of a pragmatist. He would never ever say that. Guardians of the Galaxy. Now coming this way, can I make a left here? I think I can. I'm gonna go left here and walk along backstage of DCA. You can see there's definitely a lot of activity going, even though right now the parks are closed. This is also a little bit more shaded back here. It's a pretty hot day today right now. It's in the 80s. This is just so peaceful. We are 10 feet away from backstage Disneyland, so close. This is the route that the buses take from the Toy Story lot when they come into the bus loop. So close. And right behind there is part of the tram loop for backstage Disney. Speaking of, oh, that's not a tram. Now I want to end the video at the Welcome to Disneyland sign, so we'll walk over there. But just to give you some semblance of where we are, this is the Uber pickup and drop-off area. It didn't used to be. You used to be able to, at least a couple years ago, Uber or Lyft from the hotels or from different places on downtown Disney. They added this, I'd say like a year or maybe 2 years ago, just because ride sharing has gotten so big here, especially in the SoCal area in Los Angeles. I've definitely mentioned this on another video, but that IHOP right there, somebody told me was the most profitable IHOP in the United States and possibly even the world, which makes perfect sense considering its proximity to Disneyland. Just going there at maybe 7 a.m., getting some breakfast before the parks open at 8. That'd be great. Now this is cool. I love this. I saw they were doing this at Disney World. The trash cans, the lids are propped open. So that way you don't need to touch the trash can lids. It's reducing a touch point, which is really nice. Here's the monorail beam. Of course, there's no monorail running because the parks are not open. Back right there, that building at the end, that is the Grand, or what is that? That is the Grand Canyon, and the Primeval Whirl is that way. Space Mountain through the trees right there. Looking beautiful as ever. Here's the back of the sign. We're going to end this video right here at the front of the sign. So thank you so much for watching this video, checking out the Anaheim Walk of Fame. Or at least this side of it. It might extend, but I wanted to end it here at Disneyland with Walt Disney Star. But thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one.